Hey guys, welcome to the Dino Charge After Show. Power Rangers Dino Charge. I'm your host, Remington Keyes, and this is where you'll find the greatest information about the episode and what happens, about it. We discuss it, and we tell you what it all means. I'm your host, Remington Keyes, and I'm here to help you with that. Joining me today is your other host,
Aidan, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Power Rangers Dino Charge will be airing today at I think 12.
Yep.
And we had already
That's PM, not AM.
We already discussed the first episode in our previous video, which you can check on our channel or on screwattack.com. And now that we've discussed the episode and it's premiere date, we're gonna take your live Twitter questions that you sent to us last week and your Facebook question that you left on our fan page, which I will link below. And you can tweet us at any time, your questions, using the hashtag DinoChargeAfterShow. Now, we're going to read some of the questions and we'll answer them. This is the all mailbag episode, by the way. Morphic Legacy asks, do you want a Poisandra action figure? You remember who Poisandra was?
Yeah.
The girl with the hearts.
Yeah. I think that would be a cool toy to use.
I wouldn't pay for it if it was $8.
No, it's $8.
I don't know how much the figures are. I know the Samurai figures when I was collecting. I didn't collect any Super Mega Force and Mega Force figures, by the way. I just collected keys from Super Mega Force, and only the seasons I liked. And I collected Samurai Rangers. But they were like $8. So,
remember when the Samurai toys, when they were just boys, no girls?
Yeah. They released the girl figures way after...
After the show was, like, done.
But if they had, like, a $5, cheap little action figure...
5 or lower, because...
I mean, they wouldn't make it lower than $5.
Yeah, no, but who would pay $5 just for, like, a little toy?
I would. It's $5, it's not gonna... If it's a little action figure that keep to your collection... Put it on your shelf, sort of like the Amiibo. I would buy it.
I unboxed that, by the way.
Hey, check that out on his channel. George Hansen Jr. asks, what's your favorite Power Ranger premiere episode?
Favorite Power Ranger premiere episode?
You want me to go first while you're thinking? Mine is, it's Time Force. I love how they just, kill the Red Ranger in the first scene. It sets up for being dark, sets up for being an action-y show. And it raises the stakes. Like, they have something to fight for. They have a reason to go get this guy. Not only is he a bad guy, but he killed their leader. What other reason is there?
My favorite premiere episode is Power Rangers RPM.
Oh, that's another good one.
That's a good episode because it was like a whole war between the people before they got their Power Rangers and the bad guys. And yeah, it was just cool.
Azam Shazad. Oh, I hope I'm reading your name right. It's ASAMSHAZAD. He asks, what's your favorite Ranger? His is Brennan Menja from Dino Charge.
Oh. My favorite Red Ranger has to be from SPD, the first one.
I'd have to go with a classic here, Austin St. John from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Sorry, Steve Cardenas, but this guy was here first. He was just a good leader. Just his voice, it spoke leader.
It's Morphin time.
You didn't have to question this guy's leadership. He was supposed to be a leader. Without knowing he was the Red Ranger in the first episode, you knew this guy was the leader.
Wait. You liked his voice and how he said morphing time?
Well, I mean, just how he presented himself in the show. He's a martial artist. He took charge. This guy was out of the bunch. It was either him or Zach, and Zach was too irresponsible. So, I mean...
Okay, hold on.
He was the Boy Scout, sort of like Superman.
You mean like this?
Was that Jason David Frank?
Shut up.
The next question, this will be the last Twitter question, people. Not a lot of people asked on Twitter, but this will be the last one. Liz C. asks, should Dino Charge bring back bloopers in their end credits? Like how the old shows used to put bloopers of the show in their credits.
hard one.
That'd be interesting, because it would show a human side. They did that for, I think, for Mighty Morphin. I think they did that for a few of them.
Yeah, a few
and,
Zeo and...
It worked. The last series to use it was Jetman, and Jetman was a great... I love seeing the behind the scenes for that, so I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of like yes and no, because, like, no, because, like, it's just like, oh, bloopers. But then yes, because some of the bloopers are hilarious.
I mean, if they put the funny, like, outtakes that are just, like, them,
and then
totally
if they, like,
their...
and they should have, like, an episode right after the episode saying, like, how they made the episode behind the scenes.
I mean, yeah, they should have an episode for the show, like, it's a final episode. Oh, this is how we made the show, or something.
Yeah.
But I'd like it still in the credits, like, the funny scenes that, like the characters just laughing because they couldn't read their line or something, you know? Alright, now we're going to get into your Facebook questions. Mm-hmm. Make sure if you want your Facebook question on the show to send it in to the Power Rangers Dino Charge After Show like page. And we have events all the time where you can send them in and we'll answer them. So starting with our first one, Garrett Clawoon. I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. Clawoon. Will there be a Power Rangers Super Dino Charge?
Yes.
God, I hope not. We don't know. It hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah, but Saban said that he will make 3 seasons, and since we already seen Samurai, Super Samurai, Megaforce, and Super Megaforce.
Until 2016, he's got that contract for Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but since we already seen Samurai, Super Megaforce, and Super Megaforce, and then Dino Charge, I think that they would be Super Dino Charge.
See, I'm gonna give you guys what I think.
Unless they go by the fans.
This is a totally, I don't know. This is made up in my own mind. This is why I think the reason why everyone keeps going back to what he said about since Samurai did it and Megaforce did it. I think Saban had a reason for those though. I think there was a whole reason behind it. Samurai was, I think it was the 18th season, I think. So they wanted to get to that Megaforce to be that 20th season, so they did the Super Samurai. And then when Megaforce came, they had to use the Go Sager. So they wanted to use Go Kaiger as the next one, and they wanted to speed it up so they had that legendary war and continuity instead of making them together. So that's what I think. I could be totally wrong here, Nick. There might be a Super Dino Extra Awesome
Dino
Charge. Mega Force Charge Activate. But this is just I hope there isn't. I hope there's 40 episodes of of Dino Charge.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But I don't work for Saban, so couldn't tell you. Nick Johnson writes, is JDF supposed to be a Dino Charge Ranger?
No.
Not that I heard of.
I don't think so. I mean, that'd be cool if he was, but...
if he just shows up, I'm the Gold Ranger.
I mean, he was in mostly every series that had the dinos in it, dinosaurs in it, so...
I mean, but let's see. Out of the announced names for the Rangers they have, there's still some Rangers I haven't announced any names yet. But it doesn't look like he's going to be a Ranger. It doesn't even look like Austin St. John's going to be a Ranger.
John was supposed to be a Ranger?
I mean, people are speculating that he's going to be a 6th Ranger. Now, as the questions progress, you'll see why me and Austin St. John might show up, but not as a 6th Ranger, neither JDF, just because of the announced names. It doesn't look like Tommy. Tommy was not of the announced names, people. So, Next question is from Pablo Esco. Do you want the team up of all the Dino Rangers as they did in Kyruger? If so, how would it work? For those of you who don't know about what he's talking about, our friend Pablo, he's talking about in Kyruger, which is a Super Sentai, the Japanese version of Power Rangers, or Power Rangers is the American version of Super Sentai. Kyruger had a movie where their Dino Thunder and their Mighty Morphin, which is Zoo Ranger over there, teamed up with the Kyruger in this awesome team up because of all the dinosaur seasons. Now, what he's asking is if we want to see it. Hell yeah! This is the question I was talking to you about. I love both those seasons. They're part of rich MMPR history. I think it would work real well if you got some of the characters back.
But you know what I would like that, but good luck with trying to get all the Rangers back.
I mean, they would only need Austin St. John to go, "It's morphin' time," or just show up, "Hey guys, do you need help?" And then have the Red Ranger from there. "Yeah, my guys are in the back. The morph off screen and show up."
Or just do how they did in Super Mega Force, just like have them show up, it's morphin' time, and then boom, they're dead.
Or not show them at all and just have them.
Yeah, have the just have them voice over the Japanese version.
Just have it ignored like it's. "Oh yeah, they're there, but you don't see them fight. Like, we're gonna advertise JDF being there, and you're never gonna see him fight the whole time."
We're gonna have him voice over another Ranger that not.
We're gonna voice over a Ranger that he never played. He's played 5 Rangers in this legendary battle. You're gonna see him voice over one he's never played before. But
yeah.
I would like to see it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I think it'd be cool. These next 2 are anonymous questions. Name a Power Rangers theme song you will never get tired of. Jungle Fury.
Power Rangers.
Wait. You're saying that wrong. Jungle Fury or Dino Thunder? Dino Thunder is a really good one.
The signal is calling.
Wrong one. Let's Lightspeed Rescue.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the one you were gonna pick? What are you gonna pick?
Pick one.
It's hard.
That is, I had to go between Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force.
I love Time Force! Oh my god!
Time Force. Power Rangers. Okay, sorry.
The next one's another anonymous person who said this is favorite Dino themed pilot episode. So they're talking about Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder, and then Dino Charge.
Themed episode. That would have to be the first one because the first one was. I meant Dino Charge. I mean that was it wasn't better than MMPR, but it was like really good.
It set up the series real well. Is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
I don't like Dino Thunder's first episode. So
Which
Dino Thunder. Dino Thunder?
Yeah. I know what Dino Thunder is, but I haven't seen the show in a long time.
Look it up. We'll show it to you after. I'm not. It's not one of those pilot that grab you. They already knew people were going to come in because of JDF, so it wasn't that too big. I'd have to go with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I think it sets up the series real well. Shows who the villain is. Introduces all the characters and what their personalities are. And, shows the Power Rangers real well. It shows them off. It's basic, to the point. Get you right in. Jed Pry asks, I thought I was in the Twilight Zone with the amount of original footage. That amount of original footage would have been unheard of in Super Mega Force. What do you guys think? Yeah, Super Mega Force didn't have a lot of original footage. It was basically, we're going to rip off Go Kaiser, and we're not even going to use the episodes with our Rangers in it. We're going to make up some names for Ranger suits we never used or never heard of.
Okay. So what I think is that, I think that, I had no idea what he was asking, so if you could just...
The original footage, that would have been unheard of in Super Mega Force. What do you think?
Yes.
A lot of original footage?
Yeah, there was really no original footage. The only original footage...
Super Mega Force, Dino Charge.
Oh, okay, yeah. All that was original footage. And none was, from the Japanese. Well, no, none of them were. Because they all had, and dude's thing, we said that before in the review.
They weren't dancing.
They all had it in the cage. They had all the past villains in there.
Yeah, and it's an original villain, American made.
Wait, just notice. Does that mean that the Rangers didn't actually defeat them?
Mm-hmm.
The villains were from Super Mega Force. So does that mean that
not all of them were from Super Mega Force. A lot of them were from other seasons. Power Rangers.
So does that mean that they didn't defeat them?
I guess they did, and they just weren't. With the Zordon wave, wiped a lot of them. So it could be just from their species or something. Yeah, Super Mega Force didn't have a lot of original footage.
Yeah, I know.
That's what he was asking. He was comparing the two.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen Wright Go asks, Wait, Steven Wright Go, is that like referencing Teen Titans Go and Steven Universe?
Don't even put those two together.
Way better than the last 4 years of Power Rangers altogether. Talking about the first episode of...
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have to disagree with you, Steven. I liked Samurai. Put it out there, Samurai was good.
I love Super Mega Force, best pilot ever.
He's being sarcastic.
I am being sarcastic.
But I really do like Samurai. Samurai is really good. The only problem I had with Samurai was the Megazord battles. Not that the Megazords are bad, was that after they defeated a monster, and it looks like it was a bad, like they killed this guy. They suddenly make my monster grow. Hey! And I really did not like just the way they handled that. So,
you know what I hate now?
What?
Back then, people had an excuse how the monsters grew. Now they just grow all of a sudden. Like Rita, when she put.
They didn't do that in Dino Charge though.
I know. Rita went, make my monster grow, and actually Super Mega Force went, oh, go my eyeballs, go make them up. Woo!
That pissed me off too. Yeah. That was another thing that pissed me off. Zach Brown asks, more personality than Mega Force and better acting. Mega Force and Super Mega Force didn't have acting. FYI. No acting in there. It was models going, I look good getting destroyed by a monster.
Hey, you wanna touch me?
Okay, but Dino Charge, all seriousness, had a really good acting. I think it's probably the best since Time Force.
Yeah. Yeah.
Andrew Suarez asks, this is our last question of the day. Folks,
question.
Make sure if you have questions, you can send them in to our Facebook fan page, Power Rangers Dino Charge After Show, or you can send it in using the hashtag on Twitter, hashtag Dino Charge After Show. Final question. Andrew Suarez asks, I'm wondering if Coda is a caveman. How is he alive? And how does he have a job? Thank you.
Okay. You already made this when we were first watching the episode. Okay. So what I think is that there's two ways. There's he could be a caveman, and then since they work at the museum, they could have fossiled him out, and then just made him, unfrozen, be like, okay, you're part of us now. And then B, he could be just an old slob that somehow got a job, and that likes to eat a lot. And he makes a huge mess. So what's your take on it, Remy?
He very possibly could still be a caveman and that's how they could probably be referencing the E.T. guy. It's the E.T. guy from the beginning.
Oh, his name is...
he looked like a Friday Rock reject. He's the keeper.
Okay,
so... That was going to be the last question, but I figured we'd reference it with the Coda thing.
So you think that that dude unfroze him?
Well, I feel like that could be the connection, because the Gold Ranger... Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Karunjer, the Gold Ranger is from 400 million years ago, with the dinosaurs. So they could have a connection where him and Coda are from back then, and they can have flashbacks, so you know how the Dino Jams and how they all came together. And, we don't know if they're Power Rangers. They possibly could have gotten a Ranger from years ago and just walking around, and that's why Kendrick's there said that's why we have protection or something. So what did she say? Yeah. It's not about protection, and that could be what she's referencing, because they kind of look like retards up there.
Retard Muppets region.
No, not that. When they're eating a sandwich and
they look like potheads on dope.
But how does he have a job? I mean. He's a human. He looks human.
Yeah, so, I mean,
he can sign up and go, I want to work.
Wait, does he talk?
He does. You saw him talking.
Oh, he did talk. Okay, yeah. So he could have just went, hey, I can fill this out. Yep, I'm done.
Let me get a job.
I like to eat.
Alright, thank you guys for watching the Power Rangers Dino Charge After Show. We're really glad you guys watched it. Special thanks to Aidan Keyes for coming on the show. Aidan Keyes, where can people find you on the internet?
People can find me on the Cartoon Wall. Find that. You can find me on YouTube at the Cartoon 105. Find me on Facebook at my page Aidan Keyes, or you can add me as a friend on Aidan Keyes. And then you can find me on Twitter at the Cartoon 105, and find me on Instagram at the Cartoon 105 too.
And you can find me on the various social media sites under the RemDogg, RemDogg 105, or Remington Keyes. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.